Hey Virgo, this is your love and relationship reading for late May coming into June. So there seems to be a sense of focus on your relationship, like everybody has an opinion right now, something to say about it, or like there's all age groups here. Like it seems like I'm hearing that expression, everybody and their mother knows about this. So there's like something being talked about. Maybe you have certain plans for your relationship, for your future with this person, and there's more of a focus or spotlight on you. Dealings with the fire signs in your life seem to be a little bit all over the place. Maybe you're dating a fire sign. If it's a Leo, it seems that you guys are finding it really hard to get on the same page. I don't know what's going on with the Leo in your life. We'll have to go look further into that. But maybe other than that, other fire signs, just kind of like you looking at their relationships, their choices and things like that. What else is coming through at the moment, Virgo, for love and relationships? I'm seeing like that there was a recent kind of I'm more so sensing this reading for somebody who is kind of navigating dating right now, and the Queen of Wands is telling me that recently there has been like a period of success in terms of like dating, compatibility, like your confidence, putting yourself out there, plenty of success. The Six of Wands talks about that kind of like recognition and, you know, dating for some external validation too. It's nice when somebody that we find attractive thinks that we're attractive. It's like it's validating, and that's important. It's a nice way to like build up your confidence. So yeah, Virgo, this is looking at a lot of opportunities that are coming your way at the moment. Soon there seems to be something of the Two of Cups nature unfolding, which is a kind of aligned meeting. I feel like this could be meeting somebody of more significance in the next couple of weeks even. This is this Venus in Cancer energy. So maybe when Venus moves into Cancer later on in the summer, something crops up for you. Other than that, it could just be like this sort of summertime, July, August energy of you coming together with somebody a little closer. And if you're already dating somebody, maybe something is happening in July, August, you guys are making plans for that already, or it just seems to be a time when things are connecting a little deeper. There is something going on with a Leo for some of you. I'm going to clear up these cards and pull more to see what's really going on. But overall, you're encouraged to kind of reflect in this period of stability that you're entering in your life at this time. It seems like the relationships that you have going in your life, be it people you're dating, if you are in something more committed and you have this domestic situation together, all in all, the relationships that are coming in and being created are seeming to be very like, there's a lot of structure to them coming through, and like materialization. And that's the first card too, this kind of Ten of Pentacles energy, like something materializing, something that seems pretty opportune and feels really fun. Okay, let's start clearing these cards up and pulling more, so Virgo. And if this reading resonates, I am going to do an extended reading, and that will be based on the perspective of the person that you're dealing with. So I'll link that in the description box below. But we'll get back to your reading here now, Virgo. Let's look at these cards together even. Okay, Virgo. So we'll pull more to go a little deeper into the situation. There may be some sort of an event. Like I said, there was a sense of like focus around your relationship at this time. A sense of like maybe lots of people coming together to celebrate, people looking at you, or even like you're under the spotlight, like you have weddings to go to, you have events to go to, and you're like, you know, perhaps you're asking to go, one of the people, maybe you're dating some people, and you know, you're asking them to accompany you on some of these things. Some of these things you don't even want to go to, but it's nice that you have options and people coming in that could be nice company for this, I'm seeing. So the Ten of Pentacles, what's coming through around that for you, Virgo? something around a connection is really materializing for you right now. I'm sensing the High Priestess. That tells me that you have a good idea about in what way this is happening, or in what way this connection is kind of even just coming about for you. The Seven of Swords. Okay. Some of you are planning something party-wise or otherwise, but something to do with like housewarming, a party, some planning and strategizing going on for an occasion. Maybe you have to get flowers for it. Let's have a look at the Seven of Swords. So yeah, there's focus on your relationship or relationships in general for you now, maybe Virgo. The Ace of Swords. Going a little deeper than just making some nice plans. There's something at the moment that you're seeing through some, maybe a veil being lifted around this relationship or the person you're dealing with. If you're dating a couple of people at this time, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, I'm seeing that as very like sociable energy in the dating scene. I'm seeing Queen of Wands, King of Wands, so you could be like meeting various different people. Take where it resonates and forget what doesn't, Virgo. But there seems to be, for some of you being privy and like alerted to some moon card at the bottom of the deck with the Magician card. Something that you were kind of like blind to, essentially, with these Eight of Swords here, not aware of. And there was some secrets, not secret nature, but something that was a hidden nature kind of being revealed at this time. Like the Magician not revealing tricks under the light of this kind of moon energy, or lack thereof. You know, this could have been highlighted to you in a bigger way around the eclipses, around April 30th or like May 15th, 16th, anytime really in between now and then, or even beyond in April. There's been this eclipse energy, which is kind of like shifting things for many people. So let's see where the sun is coming through at this time. You're very much happy with where you're at in terms of dating and love at this time, it seems, Virgo. Like, you're feeling very confident. If anything, some people, Strength card in reverse, are even intimidated by this radiance in a sense. The Five of Pentacles, yeah, it's bringing out like a sense of you know, lack of that in them. Like the Five of Pentacles is very much a lack kind of energy. So the Sun card is like, you're shining brightly, you're confident, you're believing in yourself, you're being authentic, and you're just really like attracting people at the moment in the dating scene, or attracting the person you're with. With this particular reading, I am seeing it more as like a sort of somebody navigating this Queen of Wands energy, like beginning to recently navigate the dating scene a little more. The Five of Pentacles is talking to me now about like your light is kind of triggering in some people a wound around a lack of belief in themselves, and that's the Strength card in the reversal, like not having the confidence in themselves. So that seems to be somebody that you're dealing with in a bigger way. Particularly I'm seeing that with the sign Leo, but it doesn't have to be. Virgo, we're going to look deeper into the person you're dealing with's energy. You'll know who that is, who that resonates with. It seems they're not fully believing in themselves, and all the while you are, by the looks of things. So the Six of Wands, let's look at this. So you've kind of had like a role of success, would dare I say. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Swords. There maybe have been horror stories, like, no doubt, but you know, there's often good stories to share too. It doesn't seem like you've gotten allowed yourself to get too close to any one person in particular at the same time. But I'm sure there's like one person maybe sticking out for you at this moment. But it does seem like it's been more like a collection of experiences and you kind of figuring things out through navigating dating as well. Okay. The Queen of Wands. So this tells me about how you've been doing, like in terms of like how attractive you are. You're in this really gorgeous magnetic Queen of Wands energy that's super attractive and alluring. And yeah, I mean, that would be a nice energy to be putting out there in terms of dating. Maybe you've had options. Two of Pentacles. I also have another Queen, a Queen of Cups coming through. Maybe there is somebody that you do have this sort of heartfelt connection with, or a sense of commitment for whatever reason. If the sense of commitment is there, just Five of Pentacles could be aware, like making a point here to say that, well, maybe you just feel like they need you, like this is quite a needy card, but overall you have options and you seem to be deciding on things, weighing things up. Maybe recently that really came down to like either it was like one big pro, one big con, and then, or perhaps like two people, or you weren't sure between one or the other option. So something seems to be coming in, Virgo. It seems by the summer that there's somebody to go to all these events with you with and celebrations with. Let's have a look at the Two of Cups. What seems to be coming in for Virgo? And if you're still watching and you say, oh God, like I'm with somebody, I don't want that. This could just be like you and them kind of like deepening the connection a little, or agreeing on something important, coming to terms with and getting on the same page in some way. So Two of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Virgo, you're at the bottom of the deck, and also I have a nice Venus in Virgo energy with the Nine of Pentacles. It tells me that you're getting very refined and all dolled up for something maybe special soon. July, August, is that ringing a bell to you? The Page of Pentacles. I see that like you'll be in contact with somebody. It seems like it will be very new at this point for some. So again, if you're with somebody, no need to freak out. It seems like you and your person may just be embarking on a kind of new style of communication or a fresh new beginning of some sort within your relationship, even taking off backpacking and doing something like exploring. So yeah, I do see though for any Virgos that are single, it does seem like there's an energy coming through of alignment with another person, new beginning, like early stages this summer, well, on the northern hemisphere at least, by like July, August. Even September, there's kind of like back to school energy. But let's look at the Four of Wands then. And the Four of Wands is coming through to say relax. This is a card of like, four is when we keep it in a fixed state for a while. We're not just like darting to the next thing. Eight of Cups. If anything, we might be going back to the past with the Eight of Cups in reverse. We might be actually we thought we were off in one direction, taking a big switcheroo and coming all the way back to a situation. So you may be starting to review something from your past in a bigger way. Something that you deemed a lack of success, World card in the reversal, but you have some sort of I see the Nine of Swords here, so maybe I'll say some sort of a guilt around this at this time. So there could be a reversal in emotions of you, or just like feeling your way through a situation, which is fine. It doesn't have to mean anything. It doesn't have to mean so much World card energy. You can acknowledge that that didn't work out, and that's okay. Cut that energetic cord. Rather than get into Nine of Swords energy. But look, I'm pulling more cards. That's not exactly what's coming through here. It seems that it's fine for you to contemplate a little bit. It seems safe, in fact, and secure. The Four of Wands is pretty nice and secure, to sort of allow your emotions to go there, or feelings to go there, and kind of get to the root of, well, what is it actually that's bothering you about that relationship that maybe didn't work out, or something from the past. For some, though, there's like this chance to meet somebody from the past again. Really pretty soon, in fact, like in the matter of weeks or so, that could be coming up, where something that you had ruled out, you can start to give it another kind of thought to on an emotional level. So we will go deeper into the person that you're dealing with in the extended, of course, but for now let's just take one card more to look at them coming through in Strength card in reverse, not having that access to this feeling of inner strength right now. Maybe they're feeling depleted. The Six of Cups, this is something to do with the past, childhood even, younger days. This is something to do with the memory. This is something to do with history. So there's something that they're not fully exploring yet, but have the ability to explore it and take this for what it is and revisit the past. And again, maybe like there's something in the air, you could say, the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Six of Cups, that emotions for whatever reason are running high, or there's a reason that you have started to get in your feelings a bit more about something and begun processing something on an emotional level. Maybe so too have other people. It is eclipse after season after all. And the one thing I love about eclipses, one of the things I do is that these are not just something that happens, like we all have transits affecting us at different times in our life astrologically, but eclipses affect every person's birth chart in the world, on the collective at the same time, in different parts of the birth chart, aspecting different planets and whatnot, but it's still a collective time of change and insignificance, right? So everybody's in it together in a sense. The Seven of Wands. Okay, let's have a look at what's coming through around the Seven of Wands, which could represent choices. Two of Wands coming through, decisions to make. Again, did I see a Two of Pentacles up here somewhere earlier? Yeah. No, maybe not. Oh, here it is, right. Literally right in front of me. So it does seem to me that you've whittled your options down to one or two things, or one or the other, or like it isn't like overwhelming choice. You're basically figuring out what's best for you, what are you looking for at the moment, what are you interested in, because maybe Virgo, there has been a lot, maybe there's been a lot of contenders like in this Seven of Wands, like baiting them off with a stick. Okay, so there's the Two of Wands, where you're kind of like, you feel a little limited, I think, like you feel like, oh okay, so I really have to do this. Okay, so the King of Wands is coming through in the last position. I'm really not sure about this dude. I don't like the King of Wands in reverse. I think it's jealous, or I think it's kind of like, not a good energy really. Egotistical and like a little selfish. Well, no, pretty selfish. The Knight of Pentacles, which is the Virgo card coming through. If that's applying to you in any way, Virgo, well, consider maybe. Other than that, it's like you're there. What I would hear from this is then like, they're no match for you in a sense, and you can spot that kind of character right away. I feel like it's particularly coming up with maybe another Virgo, a Leo, or a Cancer, Taurus. They would be the signs that I'm coming through with. Scorpio, Aquarius, I could go on and on, back to Virgo. It could be anybody. It seems like somebody is they're a tough one, like they're a tough cookie at least, like they're a really hard one to crack and read, and I think you sense that they're kind of a liar as well. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to look at the situation now from the perspective of the person you're dealing with. Please join me. Description in box has the link to that. If this is all you're sticking around for, thank you so much for watching, Virgo, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already.